Welcome to this episode of Say It with Scott, where we look at how the words we use affect the lives we live. I'm Scott Sery. I'm a copywriter, and I love how we can take a word here and there, tweak them around just a little bit, and dramatically change the entire message that we're sending. This episode is brought to you by Strategic Advisor Board and my company, Sery Content Development. Today we want to look at kind of the four-ish rules that you have to follow no matter what copy you're putting out there, no matter who you're talking to, or what you're trying to accomplish with the words you're putting out. The whole goal of copywriting is to inspire your prospects to take an action and ideally become paying clients and paying customers. Whether you're talking to C-level executives or the janitor or anybody in between, somebody that's in a business, doesn't matter what their social situation is or their ranking or anything, you kind of need to go through the same steps. The words you use are what's going to be different. So first of all, you got to go in there, you have to identify the problem. The best prospects, the easiest ones to convert, already know that they have a problem. They know there's something they need, they just don't know how to fulfill it, don't have time to fulfill it, or don't have the skills to fulfill it. So something like any business owner that wants to stay in contact with their clients, they need a monthly newsletter. They probably don't have the time to do it, and they don't have the skills to write in an engaging manner. That's where a copywriter comes in, and they fulfill that need. But knowing the problem and identifying the problem is just the first step. You have to go a little bit further, and you have to describe the problem using the words that your prospect would use. But if you're, say, an accountant and you work with primarily doctors, that's your target market, how do you use the words that doctors use when you're not in that doctor office all the time? It's where the power of social media comes into play. There is so much information out there. It's going to take some digging half the time, but you can find what your target market is talking about and how they're describing the pain and the problem that they're facing. Now you know the words, and you can relay it back to them in a way that they'll fully understand and they'll grab hold of because it's their own words. So now you've identified the problem, you've told them the problem in their own words, now you have to paint this dream, you have to create this dream life, this perfect world that if this problem could just go away, what would everything look like? So you use the problem in their own words, now you use their own words to describe what happens when that problem is solved. And so now you have the problem, you have the ideal outcome. Now you just relay the solution. The best relays are those that incorporate hard data or hard numbers. So let's say I'm working with a business and they want to grow their bottom line. And so I say, we can create a newsletter that keeps your clients happy, engaged, upsells them, brings them back for more, sends referral leads, all this stuff, all this dream. You want just people trickling in, people pouring in. You want your business to flourish. And I can look back and I can say, using a email newsletter that we send out twice a month, this business did it and they increased revenue 20%. That hard data, and then if they really want to get into it, we can find their financials and we can show that they increased revenue 20% with an email newsletter. Using that, showing the solution, showing the proof, ties everything all together so they have a problem. You described it in the words that they know they need. They know you have the solution. They know they have the need. You laid it out there. This is what can happen. And you incorporated the proof. Now you wrap it all up with a call to action. Can't tell you how many times I've seen good copywriting that doesn't have a call to action. Everything you write, everything you put out there, you want people to take action and to get better and to do better and ultimately hire you and support your business as you help them grow. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Say It with Scott. I hope you found some inspiration and education that you can use in your own business. There's a lot of great businesses out there that don't have the right words on their website and they're not using the right methods to communicate with their prospects, that's where a copywriter comes into play. They can create the content that you need, and they can create that copy that draws in those clients and helps boost the bottom line. To learn more, just click the links in the description below. Reach out, I would be happy to help. But before you go, please like, comment, and subscribe so you get notifications whenever Strategic Advisor Board posts great new content.